Let me surrender unto the lotus feet of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the greatest, most merciful personality of Godhead. He delivers those who are merged in ignorance and offers them the highest gift, love of Krishna, and thus makes them mad after Krishna consciousness.
So Rupa and Anupama are seeing that what the effect is there. They can see that Lord Chaitanya is freely giving Krishna prema to everyone, and that's why he's calling him most munificent, most magnanimous, because even when Krishna comes himself, he does not give Krishna prema so easily. Whereas here, without considering anything, no qualification, nothing, Lord Chaitanya is just freely giving. That's why he's calling him most munificent. And then he's reciting this: let me surrender unto the lotus feet of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the greatest, most merciful personality of Godhead. He delivers those who are merged in ignorance and offers them the highest gift, love of Krishna, and thus makes them mad after Krishna consciousness. So, irrespective of whether what is one's qualification, Lord Chaitanya, he's just giving them the highest love of Krishna. That's why he's being called most merciful personality.
After this incident, Vallabhabhatta invited the Lord to go to the other side of the Ganges, and the Lord went. On this trip, Rupa Goswami accompanied the Lord, and indeed, wherever the Lord went, Rupa Goswami would follow him and stay with him. Because the Lord felt inconvenienced in crowded places, he asked Rupa Goswami to accompany him to a place on the banks of Ganges known as Dashavameda Ghat. For 10 days, he instructed Rupa Goswami about the truth of Krishna, the principles of devotional service, and the transcendental mellows relationship with Krishna. All of this was described in full detail so that in the future, Rupa Goswami could distribute the science of Krishna in his book, Bhaktir Rasamrita Sindhu. Srila Rupa Goswami describes this incident in the first verse of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, in which he speaks the causeless mercy of Lord upon him.
So it is at this Dashavameda Ghat that Lord Chaitanya continuously for 10 days he's instructing Rupa Goswami into the principles of devotional service, which make the basis of nectar of devotion, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, which Rupa Goswami has written for our benefit, and Srila Prabhupada, he translated it as nectar of devotion.
The Supreme Lord is cognizant and all powerful, and by his causeless mercy, he empowers a living entity to receive his mercy. People in general, being under the spell of conditioned life, are averse to rendering devotional service and practicing Krishna consciousness. They are unaware of the teachings of Krishna consciousness, which reveals one's eternal relationship with Supreme Personality of Godhead, the process by which one can return to spiritual world and the ultimate goal of life, which is to return to home, back to Godhead. Because these things are unknown to conditioned soul, Lord Chaitanya, out of his causeless mercy, instructed Rupa Goswami in the principles of devotional service. Later, Rupa Goswami distributed this science to the people in general.
So Lord Chaitanya is telling to Rupa Goswami about the eternal relationship that each and every living entity has with Krishna, and how to revive relationship, how to be situated in that relationship by engaging in devotional service, the transcendental mellows, how to engage in devotional service, to understand that, because otherwise we wouldn't know what is the goal of human life. That is to go back home, back to Godhead, go back to the spiritual world. How to do that? How we have to revive our eternal relationship with Krishna. How to do that? By engaging in devotional service, which begins by hearing and chanting. So Lord Chaitanya has given all this. He instructed Rupa Goswami in all this science of devotional service, which Rupa Goswami has uh, written in quite detail in Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu. So, shall
Prologue
we
to the
continue to stop here? We could read this one maybe. Yeah.
In the prologue to Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Rupa Goswami describes Lord Chaitanya as follows. Hridiyasya Prernaya Pravartito Aham Varaka Rupopi Api Tasya Hare Pada Kamalam Vande Chaitanya Devasya. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Deva, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because he has inspired me with a desire in my heart to write something about devotional service. For this reason, I am writing this book on the science of devotion, known as Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu.
So Rupa Goswami also, very beginning of his book, he is saying that he has been empowered by Lord Chaitanya to write this book. It's by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya that he's able to write this amazing book, Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu. So then, let us stop here for today. Let's stop here for today. Are there any questions or comments?
No, all good.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for listening and joining in. Caitanya Caritamita ki jai. Lord Chaitanya ki jai. Sorry, this is teachings of Lord Chaitanya. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhaktavinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Oh, I think there's again some problem with my Zoom. It's again having some issues.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
it's frozen to a screen, but we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm unable to stop it. Anyway, thank you. I'm just
Thank
going to
you.
close.